The Connecticut Sun just announced their new head coach for the 2025 season, and you guys will never guess why WNBA fans are so upset about it. What's up, you guys? I'm Rachid Meziane, and I'm laughing because I've tried to film this intro like 3 times, but I don't know how to properly pronounce this coach's name, and I've tried looking it up, and I'm just gonna go for it again. What's up, you guys? I'm Rachid Meziane, and welcome to the Courtside Club. The Connecticut Sun announced yesterday their new hire of Rachid Meziane. I hope I'm saying that properly, and I mean no disrespect to the man, as their new head coach entering the 2025 season. Meziane previously served as the Belgian women's basketball team head coach in FIBA competition. When I saw this hire, my immediate thoughts was, firstly, I've never seen this man, I don't know this man, but I have become more familiar with European basketball, especially with Dre playing in EuroLeague this season. It has just opened my eyes to the style of basketball that is played in Europe. And so my initial thought when I saw this hire was, oh wow, like they are going big. This is a big deal. This man coached a national team, and I'm assuming if it's any sort of style of play as other European basketball, it's actually a better style of play as we see in the WNBA. Euro ball is like a lot more team oriented. I feel like they move the ball around a lot more. Some teams will run the floor a bit more. It's like a little bit quicker pace. And so initially I was like, if this man brings that style and that coaching to the Connecticut Sun, like that could be a scary team. Like this was a great hire. And the fact that the WNBA even branched out, aside from, the WNBA, I feel like usually kind of hires within this little bubble of rotating WNBA coaches and just kind of shuffles them around to different teams. The fact that they went out of their way and got an overseas coach, like they are making moves. So I wanted to look into it a little bit deeper. And I actually found this from a reporter who had talked with some coaches in France's top league. Here's what they had to say about the new hire. I think it's a very good hire for the Sun because Rachid has a lot of experience in coaching. Of course, the WNBA is different, but I know Rachid. He's a hard worker, great mentality, ready to face any challenge. His playing style is very open. He lets some freedom to his players, so he likes players with aggressiveness on both hands of the floor. He asks for physicality and effort. He's been successful with players that were tough mentally, which is the reason why I think it's a great hire considering the Sun roster. Plus, Rachid is a great human being, very humble, he's smart, so he'll adjust to the W pretty quickly. Seems like a great hire, correct? Well, not if you go to the comments. Somebody said, women. We need women coaches. No rationale why women are not in these positions. Someone said, are there no women qualified to be WNBA coaches? And this was the kicker, you guys. Somebody tweeted, I don't know this man nor his coaching abilities, so this is no slight to him. What I do know is there's been a shift in more men being hired as head coach. I'm not a fan, respectfully. And somebody else replied and said, can't stand it. Too many men already involved in women's sports. Yes, it's sexism. Yes, it's patriarchy. Knowing it and seeing it in action is pretty maddening. Before I go on my rant, because you guys know that this video is going to turn into a rant video, it gets even better. There's actually articles written about this, you guys. Instead of talking about this coach and breaking down maybe his abilities, talking about how the WNBA is expanding and getting coaches from overseas to come into their league and coach, and how what's going to be different about this team, how is he going to use these pieces, all of these different things. No, they want to focus on the fact that he's a man. The headline of this article says, calls mount against Sun's latest hire as rise in men WNBA coaches raises major concern. It says 2024 has been an interesting season in the W. Out of 12 teams, more than half of the coaches were fired. In addition to the Fever and Sun, there's the Chicago Sky, Los Angeles Sparks, Atlanta Dream, Dallas Wings, and Washington Mystics. Not even counting the new expansion team, there were 7 coaching vacancies in the league at one point. So the Sparks coach and the Mystics coaches were both men, and they were both fired. But since then, Carl Smesko has been hired as the coach of the Dream, Tyler Marsh for the Sky, Lynn Roberts for the Sparks, and of course, Stephanie White in Indiana. With Smesko and Marsh added to the Phoenix Mercury's Nate Tibbett, it makes 4 men coaching in the W. They said it should also be noted that the 2 spots remain vacant for the Wings and the Mystics. If these also hire men, it will be a total of 5, almost half of the whole league. Okay, so here's my rant. It upsets me more that this is even a topic of discussion. And the funny thing is that a lot of these calls for more women coaches are not coming from women inside the league. They are coming from fans. They are coming from spectators. They are coming from people that have probably never even been in a locker room and have played for a competitive sports team. They do all of this to stir up more drama that is absolutely unnecessary. And what I don't understand is, myself being a woman, I would actually be offended if somebody hired me just because I was a woman, not because I was the best candidate for the job. And I think that's what really irks me about all of this. We have fantastic women coaches in the WNBA, and you even had Becky Hammon coaching in the NBA for many years, right under Coach Greg Popovich, who was one of the greatest NBA coaches of all time. She was able to push those boundaries and make it there, and now she has a head coaching job for the Las Vegas Aces, who have won championships. She got that job because she was the best hire for the job, not because she was a woman. The fact that people are showing so much outrage about this, it makes me upset for women, because I hate the fact that some women revert to making excuses as to why they aren't successful or as to why they are not getting certain things. I have gone through my basketball career and my media career with the mindset of outwork everyone and be so good that they can't ignore you. And if you think about your career in that sense, there really isn't any room for excuses. If I didn't get a job, what did I need to do? I needed to go back. I needed to work harder. I needed to perfect my craft. I needed to do better. If my videos, my episodes aren't doing well, I'm never going to blame it on, oh, people are just watching men. They're just watching men and it's just unfair and people should just watch me because I'm a woman. You should watch my show. You should watch my content if you think it's great content. And if it's not your cup of tea or you don't think it's great content, that's on me to either make better content or be okay with the fact that you're not tuning in because it's not your cup of tea. These excuses in the end will only hold you back to your true potential and yourself truly being successful. And maybe at some point there will be a time where all 12, 13, 14, as the league continues to expand with new teams, all head coaches are women because they are the right pick for the job. So I think that's all I have to say about that, you guys. If you needed a little kick in the butt today, if you weren't feeling motivated, go out there and work hard. Be so great they can't ignore you. That's honestly one of my favorite sayings. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Of course, thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it and click that little subscribe button because we upload new videos every single week. And with that, you guys, I'll see you next time. Ooh,